Welcome. We have our Week 10 matchup against the Mizzou Tigers at home. Couple updates tomorrow. We will be going live with Rusty, aka Arrogant Nation, if you see him on the Twitter streams. Big time guy, knows what's going on in the world of USC, so that'll be a fun conversation and just kind of hanging out with him. Also, regarding Cal Southern, we will be increasing our streams 2 times a week now to finish up the season. So it'll be every Tuesday and Thursday moving forward as we look to get another national championship. So with that said, hope you guys have enjoyed your fabulous Tuesday, and we're going to get right into this.
Hello everyone and welcome. You can sense it through the pageantry, the tradition, the electricity that permeates this place.
Looks like we're going to be kicking it off here first.
Just about set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tigers offense will start this game off. Sometimes you sense that what the kids call swagger is a false bravado. This dude is nothing but real at wide receiver.
He's got that speed, and it just, you see DBs, they're probably watching him pull on the field right now, and they understand it's going to be a long game. This guy can go get it. He can run. He can do a little bit of everything at the wide receiver spot.
He's got it. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Tigers want to move quickly.
Yo, the quarterback's wearing 21, dude. That's wild.
And off to Jones. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Fires to the big fella. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. Guys, this rough start is hardly what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier.
But no doubt about it, there were big expectations surrounding this program inside SEC.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. It has been said that the other team's quarterback must go down, and he must go down hard. And he did.
And often is good, too. The most you can get to him, but great job by the defense, rushing the quarterback, standing pass, and getting the big fella on the ground.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And a big key as this game unfolds is just how aggressive will he be throwing the football in a lockdown corner like that.
Yeah, and when you're an elite quarterback, you think you can do whatever you want to do, and you think you can make the right decisions. I'm interested to see how much he'll test that cornerback on the other side.
You know, there's a saying, there's no defense for a perfect pass, but he's got to be extra careful and sharp when he's throwing that guy's way.
The pull and throw off the RPO. At the 45 on his way.
Looks like we're going to get a touchdown here, folks.
Whips it into his hands and then waltzes it into the end zone. Touchdown.
Hey, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And the PAT makes it 7-0.
Hope everyone again is enjoying their Tuesday as we get closer and closer to spring practice. I believe it's starting next Monday. So that would be exciting. Hopefully we hear great things and whatnot. Hopefully everyone obviously stays healthy throughout this. But yeah, exciting times for USC football.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. To the air, it's Horn. Trying to get to it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to put my ears back and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude.
DC got freaking.
They've moved it to the 19, first and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone.
Oh, what a dime.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Missouri.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting a touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll start the return inside his spot. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Line getting set on second down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Using his legs, it's Avery. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
To the air, it's Horn. It's complete to the right. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Signal goes into the air, and he makes the fair catch at the 10. And now this offense will take the field again. Trying to find his man on first down. Finds his tight end. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They're going to run it. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Coming after it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Avery. On the move at the 30. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. The huge explosive play put him right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. It's complete to the left. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Wide out in motion. They keep attacking through the air.
Oh, I knew it once I threw it. I'm retarded.
And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll run it. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so we can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Catch in the middle. It's but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They're testing the right side here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
There's just nothing doing on that last run. They knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Looking to pass. It's Horn. They're setting up the screen. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this 1st quarter. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. So Missouri will have to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Wants to throw on 1st down. They're working that left side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Looking to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Now they'll run the draw. Shakes off the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, Going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
Stopped after making the catch. They really performed at an elite level in conference play, and that'll build your confidence as we continue through this SEC season.
This was a team that was really motivated in the offseason coming into this one, and they knew the challenge ahead of them, but they also know how talented they are. And David, they're putting that.
Bro, this is crazy. Can't get anything going.
And let's pump the brakes because if they're done so far, they're going to have some losses. Like, this is a tough league. The SEC is not easy to navigate. They're going to have to continue to grow and get better, but it's a heck of a start.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
This time they'll go to the running game. Made a little something out of that run. He picked up a couple down to the 14. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Complete on third down. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's got a touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get him.
So let's see if they can make up for that loss on second down from the 18. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. It hasn't been physical.
And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Nothing but green ahead. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Wide receiver shows motion. Off play action on first down. Oh, he makes the catch. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. First snap in the red zone on this drive. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area you're going to bow up. Nice job on first down stopping him. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
He caught it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now it's third and goal. Motion from the offense. strike complete. And it's in for a touchdown. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. You've got this guy's ability at that position. Quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2.
He's going for it all.
Oh my God.
Catch inside the 25. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tiger.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like 2 heavyweights just trading.
Ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground.
Wow.
It's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Let's see what they've got on second down. Dropping back, it's Horn. The ball's free. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
I'll tell you what, that one stings a little bit. You're trying to get a drive together, trying to get some points to dig out of your hole. Now you turn it over right before the half. All the momentum shifts straight to the other side.
Hold and fired complete. Open space on the 25. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the Jets. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And they swarm him under. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Well, in that down and distance, you're probably expecting him to throw it way down the field to get the first. Instead, they go push pass, and they did catch the defense off guard. And even though that was a big...
He lobs one high down the left side.
Oh my goodness.
Incomplete pass. He had a his fingers and he couldn't hold on. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Fair catch called for and made. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Ball security going to be paramount this time.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. Turnover.
And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game. They had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
Missouri will put a foot to it to start us in the second half. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They'll open this third quarter with a run. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field
conservative, but again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Got a man. It's Iomana.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. They'll try to get the first through the air. Finds his man down the middle. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Working the middle, it's complete. Tackle was made after the first down.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Pulls it and fires to the left.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down, but you're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field, the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Works his way down to the 10-yard line after a pickup of 3.
It's always fun to watch offensive creativity in the red zone. Like, how are you going to get some space for your guy? They try the toss, get him out wide, maybe get him some space. The defense was ready. Nice job.
Snagged in the end zone. Velcro on the hands, and it's a touchdown.
Man, it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Colin, no need to pay.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Now on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Safe completion on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Looking for room at the 40. Can anyone catch him? Running inside the 20. They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score and just probably score pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Try to go play action, but that did not affect the defense attack. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with a sack.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. They're up to half a dozen kicks today. You'll call for the fair catch here. A 1st down for the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Looking for a huge play. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Most defenses are lucky if you have 1 good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming through.
I'm talking about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Power football with the run.
Oh.
Execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You can tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. He leaves it with the back. And maybe they want to try something.
Yo, no way he gained a yard there.
In the middle of this defense. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Finds his big tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Missouri comes to the line with another 1st down. Takes the handoff. It's Lacey. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He wants to throw it. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he is stopped for no gain, and that will bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. 1 more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. He wants it all. And that one is picked up in the end zone. The 50. The 30. Past the 10. Touchdown. The lead gets bigger here in the 4th quarter, and their run continues. About to go 8-0.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it.
My boy BC. Well, boys, as we get close to the end of this game, as you can see, 42-14 is the current score. Again, a couple reminders. Tomorrow we'll be streaming with Rusty, aka Arrogant Nation, on the social medias. So tune into that. Also, we will be going live again for Cal Southern on Thursday. We're wrap up this season, as we will take a break into the next game. So pretty much the season obviously is our last. And yeah, looking forward to streaming the new game when it comes out in July-ish. And yeah, guys, I hope you guys are enjoying today's stream as always.
Just takes a little bit of know-how, and when I say that, receivers got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
The one thing I love about this defense, and they're showing it here in this game, is there's a variety of ways they can get after your quarterback. They can get home with 4, they can get home with 3, or they can blitz guys from all over the field, but they've got athletes with bad intentions, and they've registered a ton of sacks in this one.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
That catch and run. So dangerous, this guy.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting first conversion.
They get him down after he makes the catch. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long. That's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing.
And he's got it inside the 10. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers!
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing, because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight.
Oh, snap.
Powered in for the touchdown, and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense.
A shot toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look.
Oh, his foot's on the white.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to get it through the air. Quickly.
Jeez Louise.
And they give
Yo.
him a chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Fast motion from the offense. Little touch pass to the receiver. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? On 1st down, here comes this offense. He's going to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Lacey. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the 1st down.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
Let's see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 48.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in a game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, fourth quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it, and the defense was expecting that one. Great job on the back end.
Nowhere close on that one as he got Will trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking to throw, it's Horn. They're bringing heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. And it's picked off for the third time today. Looking for more room. He's at the 30. After making the interception, he took it all the way back and sets up his offense at the 17-yard line.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. Power ahead. Gets it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. First down here for the offense. Looking for a man. It's Horn. Pressure. He's going to throw deep right side. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete.
Well, that'll do it, folks. Final score, 49-21. We stay undefeated. We stay the top team in the country. Thursday, we will be facing Auburn, so that'll be a good matchup there. They're like 6-1 in this game, so that's exciting. Very, very excited basically to play them. This will be a good matchup. Shout out to BC for the pick 6, and guys, hopefully you enjoyed today's stream. As always, reminder: tomorrow we will have Rusty, aka Arrogant Nation, on our live stream, so tune in for that. And then Thursday, we will be facing Auburn. As always, fight on and enjoy your Tuesday.